Hello friends, I welcome you to this fourth video of my channel, namely manner in which charge sheet could be defended effectively. Friends, in the last video I have told you that the stage of the inspection of document is set, and that is a very important stage. I have also pointed out that stage is a most important stage of the inquiry proceeding, because sometimes it changes the very complex of the inquiry proceeding itself. So, therefore, now we come to that point that sometime generally the inquiry officer asks the presenting officers to show the original documents to the charge officials, and the presenting officer shows all the document which is available with him on the basis which has been provided by the disciplinary authority and when listed in the annexure 3. So, therefore, it has been made clear to you on that also that you have been conferred with the absolute right to have the access of the original documents, and it has also been made clear to you that you have a right to inspect the documents along with your defense assistant. In case your defense assistant is present with you, you need not to worry, and he will or she will take care of the inspection document. In case you could not able to succeed in nominating the defense assistant, then also there is nothing to worry, because my videos and these tips which I am going to place before you will help you in inspecting the original documents. So, on inspection of the documents, you are to see that whether the documents are shown to you as original must be signed in ink, and the subject matter and its file number and the date, whatever has been described in the annexure 3 must match with the original which has been shown to you. If not, then those documents cannot be accepted as originals. Secondly, you are to see that in case of any correction of the document, it must be signed below the corrections by the author. Therefore, you are to inspect the document one by one, matching with the list of documents which has been provided in the annexure 3 and the list which is being given to you here as originals. In some of the cases, for example, it is seen that the listed document in the annexure 3 shows the subject as duty chart of Darwan, but the presenting officer is showing you as original which has the subject matter attendance register of the Darwan. This is not the document which has been listed in the annexure 3, because you are to only inspect those documents and match the same documents which has been enlisted in the annexure 3. You cannot accept any other document than of the listed document which could be shown to you. So, you may straight away reject it and say that the original should be produced which has been described in the annexure 3 only. So, therefore, this is an important factor that you are to see, and then only you are to go. So, because the document which has been listed in the annexure 3 are only relevant to the charges, and that that can be placed on the record of the inquiry proceeding. The other document, whatever is being shown to you as original, but that does not mean that can be taken on the record of the inquiry proceeding. So, therefore, that can straight away rejected. In the event of showing all the document as per the requirements as stated by me in original, then you can switch over to the next stage, which could give you a scope of requisitioning the additional document and the list of defense witness, which will be placed in my next video. Before we go for the next stage, I would like to point out that there are employees who have also been charged under the criminal cases and face departmental inquiry simultaneously. But in both the cases, whatever the criminal case as well as the departmental proceeding. The inspection of the document and its procedure is the same. Only the difference is that in the case of the criminal case, the documents which has been listed in the Annexure 3 might have been placed before the court which has to be brought. I have already made it clear that you have a right which has been conferred to you to have the access of the originals. So therefore, those document IO inquiry officer is also bound to provide you and produce you in original. He will arrange, the inquiry officer will arrange the document through any officers from the court also, and those should also be given or attested by the government pleader or any court officers. But those attested copies can be accepted because the originals, if cannot be brought out of the court, that can be accepted as the attested copy by the court itself, by the court officer itself. So therefore, those documents can be taken as originals. What in case and until all the listed documents are being produced in originals, we need not to go to the next stage of the inquiry proceeding. This is because of the reason that the charges as levelled against you in the charge sheet are proposed to be sustained on the basis of the listed document only. In case the documents could not be produced, the charge sheet itself will fall. In some of the cases, during my tenure as defense assistant, I have come across that barring one or two documents, all the documents were shown in originals. But we have objected to that these one or two documents which has been listed in the Annexure 3 are also to be shown to us. Until you show, we cannot proceed further. In some of the cases, it has been seen that the inquiry officer are being pressurized by the disciplinary authority because they could not produce the one or two or three documents, whatever it may be, but they wanted to proceed with the inquiry proceedings, which could be objected because the reason that you have got the absolute right with you to have the access of all the document which has been listed in the Annexure 3. Therefore, in some of the cases, it has been seen that the department itself has gone to the Honorable High Court pleading that maximum of the documents in original have been shown, and the document which could not be produced in original are not so important and relevant to the charges. Besides this, these documents shall not change the nature of the charges. But the Honorable High Court held that whatever the circumstances may be, all the listed documents which you have kept in the Annexure 3 has to be produced in originals. Therefore, nothing to worry. The legal position that all the listed documents are required to be produced in originals. Otherwise, the charge sheet is liable to be withdrawn. Therefore, the stage of inspection of document is a most important stage and should be dealt with all seriousness. I hope that you could have understood the importance of the stage of the inspection of document in original as listed in the Annexure 3. In the event of showing all the originals of prosecution document listed in the Annexure 3, then documents are required to be taken on records of the inquiry proceeding. It cannot be taken on record of the inquiry proceeding on the plea that the originals have been shown and inspected by you. It is not so simple to take the document straight away on the record of the inquiry proceeding. It has some methods, it has some procedure, it has some proceedings to be conducted. Therefore, you will find those proceedings in my subsequent videos which are likely to come. If friends, if any query, you may contact me on my comment box with your mobile number. And if you like this video, please do share and like and subscribe to my channel. So this will be giving the benefit to all the affected parties as well as the persons who wants to know the procedure of the inquiry proceeding. This will also help to the other department also and the persons who are defending the cases also. So therefore, we will meet in the next video, which will provide you the scope that how the documents are to be kept on the inquiry proceedings. This will come in my next video. Till that time, please wait and have a nice day and stay healthy, and thank you very much for watching the video.